Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. When I first started my online fitness business, I was reading like crazy. I'm a book reading junkie. I'm an information junkie. I love, learning new material just to continue to keep myself, enlightened and just learning new things, right? And one of my favorite books is called The 48 Laws of Power. And one of the chapters is called the Law 10, right? They call it Law 10. They don't call it Chapter 10. They call it Law 10. And it's basically infectious. Avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. And it's very true, man, because, in my lifetime, growing up, especially when I started doing in-person training. I know a lot of folks think, in-person training, I thought I was just going to be training people. I thought I was just going to be, hey, man, get low on them squats. Hey, man, bring the ball all the way down to your chest. Come on, man, we got to throw some more weight on that ball. Coaching them, training them. Oh, hell no. It ain't just that. A lot of times, in-person training, one-on-one, like I was doing, is a counseling session. And I found that I would get a lot of people who would be sharing all their negative experiences about life. There was one guy in particular, I'm not going to say his name, but let's just say his name was Robert. And every session, every single training session, it got to the point where Robert was negative. He would talk, man, my girls, they don't want to talk to me no more. Man, I lived my whole life and my girls don't want to talk to me. Damn it, Jay. Man, I woke up, I was bloated today. Jay, damn it. Man, Jay, did I ever tell you, my wife, she took half of everything. I had to pay her $4,000 a month for like 3-4 years. Jay, God damn it, Jay. It was just so much negativity. Every time me and this guy would speak and I would train him. And I just got to the point where I was just like, look, Robert, I ain't trying to hear that, man. What good happened today? What happened that was good to you today? Your ass woke up. What 2 Chainz say? Hey man, you woke up today, nigga, you win. That's what 2 Chainz said. And so I was like, Bob, listen, man. Well, I just said his name. But anyway, he ain't gonna listen to this podcast. He was an in-person trainer. Anyway, Bob was a cool person. And the thing is, I had to reshape his thinking. I had to reshape the way that he was thinking about, life. Because he's retired and he didn't, like, dude, you retired, you got money, you don't have to work no more another day in your life. And me thinking when I was training him, I'm like, Bob, man, you wake up every single day and you can do what the hell you want to do. You don't have to stress about money, period. Why is your ass so negative? I had to talk with her. You know what I'm saying? When I first started training people, I wasn't just like open and direct. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I got to make this money, man. I can't let the goddamn clients fall off. But when I started being more authentic, straightforward, and direct with them, like, hey, look, man, your ass been a little too negative. Because that negativity was rubbing off on me. And I would take that negativity into the next session, and they'd be like, hey, Jay, coach, what's wrong with you, man? You all right? And I didn't realize it. It just happens without even knowing it. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to become very intentional with telling my clients when I was doing in-person training, hey, man, I ain't trying to hear all that negative shit. You can tell me what's going on in your life, but you got to tell me something good. What's going good in your life? Your ass woke up? You still got that job? Oh, yeah, you still got that job, too? Yeah, you still paying me a good $1,000 a month, so you better still have that good job because your ass ain't going to be here too long. And so the whole part of what I want to give you guys is this. If you are around people who are negative, it'll drain you, all right? because misery loves company. We all know somebody. Yeah, we all know somebody who always negative. They always gossiping. They always talking shit about another motherfucker. But they ain't got nothing going for themselves. And then it's easy, if you talking to them, you start to notice that you starting to get into that zone of doing that bullshit too. You get into the zone of being negative. Like, damn, man, I wasn't even like this before. I wasn't negative like this. I was a positive person. People love to be around me. Now people don't want to be around me no more because I'm negative all the time. So you got to pay attention to that, guys. All right? And so if you want to be successful, you have to not just build your muscle of being disciplined, build your muscles of lifting weights, but you also have to build your muscle of being positive, guys. Like, guys, when you think about it, anytime when I'm negative, and I want you to just think about this. Whenever you think of negative, how do you feel in that moment? Or sometimes in that day, if you just be like focused on the negative. Because what we focus on expands. And so if we're always focused on being negative, what tends to happen? What tends to happen? We start to feel low vibration. We start, some people call this motivation. They lack motivation. But really what's happening is because you've been thinking so negative for so long, you dwelling in the past, you dwelling on the doubts and the uncertainties, of course your ass gonna feel bad. Of course you're gonna be depressed. Of course you're not gonna feel like doing nothing. Like, it's not even all about just the food we eat that makes us feel bad, but it's the thoughts that we think that make us feel bad. And so this is why it's so important that you think positive. Because when you think positive, at least it can uplift you. At least it can inspire and encourage you. A lot of folks, they don't even realize, like, some folks, they try to compare themselves to other people on social media. It really ain't you comparing yourself or competing with another motherfucker. It's really you comparing yourself to you. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be you against you. You against you yesterday. You against you last week, last month. You see what I'm saying? Because when you think that way, you're like, okay, cool, man. You know, all I really got to do is, I ain't got to feel bad about, what John doing over there. Let me just think about what I need to do better, what I can do, what I can improve on from what I did last week. What I can improve on from what I did last month. And so that way, all I got to focus on doing is winning the battle that I'm fighting against myself. But if you always thinking negative, damn, fucked up yesterday. Damn, I don't know why I did. I don't know why I binge ate on that on Ben & Jerry's. I couldn't control myself. Damn, I'm just gonna be fat forever. Man, I ain't gonna never get rid of this gut. You thinking like that, you thinking negative, you damn right you gonna feel bad about yourself because you have negative self-talk. You gotta have positive self-talk. You gotta think to yourself, man, you know what, man, my stomach kind of got big, man. It's time for me to go ahead and make some changes. I want to feel proud about how I'm looking when I put my clothes on and when I take my clothes off. I want to be a positive role model and example for my family and kids. I don't want them to, be like, damn, there go dad. Dad tired ass. He always tired when he come home. There go mama. Mama don't ever want to hang out with us no more because she feel bad about how she looks. She don't never want to hang out with nobody. Or hanging out with your friends because you feel insecure about your appearance. You see what I'm saying? That's why you want to be positive. And so you can think about the things that you want in life. You be like, man, I know I want to feel proud about the way I look. I know I want to be a positive role model for my family and friends and my community. Think positively, and then it'll lead to more positivity. But if you're thinking negative all the time, it's going to lead to negative. Like, have you ever just thought to yourself, like, have you ever just been fixated on something bad? And then out of nowhere, it starts to happen. Bad shit start to happen. You're like, damn, I was only thinking about it. Now it's starting to happen. It's just raining negativity every day now. But when you're thinking positive, you start to manifest positive things into your life. You have people out there, they be like, man, I've manifested this life. I manifested my life partner. I manifested this business. You see what I'm saying? Because we continue to think positive. There's no way in the hell I would be where I'm at right now if I always thought negative. If I always looked inside the comments, looked at all the negative comments. Every time I make a post, somebody got something negative to say. Damn, but I don't like eating broccoli. I don't like eating asparagus. I don't like that. But they ain't say nothing good about all the other foods I said. They just, oh, I don't like that. But damn, why you gotta do it like that though? Got something negative to say. And so, but I'm not gonna dwell in that. That's them. That shows me they mindset and mentality. They thinking negative. They not thinking about, well, damn, you know what, hey, Cole, man, I appreciate you giving me the game on these foods right here, man. I'm going to try that out. I'm going to try that out and let you know how that go. That positive thinking. But if you, oh, damn, man, I don't like none of that food. Man, I'm a picky eater. I'm a picky eater. Shit, I don't know what I'm going to eat. Well, shit, what you go do then? You just go let shit get worse? And you just go, like, you can create your own limitations. Well, I'm a picky eater. I like eating sugar. Man, I can't eat vegetables all the time. Man, I don't like drinking water. Negative. What the hell you got to say that's positive? You know, hey, coach, man, you know, I just know myself, man. I can't, you know, drink water all the time, man. What else can I drink, man? You know, I appreciate the content. What else can I drink, though? Positive. You see what I'm saying? But if you always giving yourself these limitations, hey, I'm big bone. Shit, I'm big bone, man. I'm gonna always be this way. I'm gonna stay this way. I'm a fat boy. You probably go stay fat. And those are people I don't help. Because I want to help people who are at least positive minded towards a better situation. That's the only way we get there. Because if you're negative going into coaching or in-person personal training, anything, if you're negative, you basically manifesting the negative to happen. Shit, man, I know I'm just gonna try this out, man. It's a big chance shit probably won't even work. Man, let me just take my money. I'm at a point now in my business. People say I'll try it. They let me know right there they not really in the right headspace. They think they got some negativity going on there. I'm like, oh hell no, I don't want your money. Like, I want folks who ready to win. I want folks who ready to get results, because I know I can help you get results if you run the plays. If you be positive while you running the plays. Is every day gonna be the great day? Hell no. You gonna have some tough days. But if you stay positive throughout the process, you gonna be able to beat anybody who being negative, because that's what they dwelling in. They gonna always find something negative because they thinking negative. But if you're thinking positive, you'll always find something that's positive. All right? And so just remember, man, where your attention goes, that's what's gonna grow. That's what's gonna expand. And so if you're always thinking negative, that's what's going to expand in your life. It go expand, whether it be in your fitness, in your relationships, your business, your job. Like, people can feel your energy. Like, that's what everybody say nowadays. Shit, man, I ain't vibing. I ain't vibing with so-and-so, man. I just don't vibe with them, man. It's energy. You don't vibe with the energy. They're too negative. Or it's something about them. But if you think more positively, that's what's going to expand. You're naturally just going to manifest more positive people into your life, because that's who you are. And if you positive and you encounter somebody who's negative, you go know it right off the bat. You be like, I ain't gonna hang around that person like that. They always negative, and they go see it too. They go either be like, you know what, I want to be more like this person, 'cause they positive, man. They make me feel good being around this person. But when you around negative people, they go be like, damn, I don't know why I feel bad. I feel worse than when I first started talking to this person, because that was negative. You want to always leave somebody better after they leave you, after you get done talking to them, than what they were when you first started talking to them. If they feel worse, something probably wrong with your ass. So you got to start thinking of yourself and start being very self-aware of what things you're locking into on a daily basis, the books, the TV shows, the movies. If you're always looking at negative stuff, you're always listening to negative things, you're always thinking negative things, you probably go start being negative. You probably go notice that you're starting to feel sad, depressed, and tired. Like, just tired because of no reason other than you being negative. But if you start associating, the things that you watch and read and listen to positive, I like at certain times in my life when things weren't all that good, when I was struggling financially, you damn right I was listening to podcasts like Ed Mylett, people who talk about positivity, self-growth, personal development, Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins. Yeah, You got to do all that you can do. Because if you just accept these limitations, man, it's just bad, man. It's just real bad. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do. Shit probably still going to keep on getting worse. But if you at least start trying, because even when I didn't have the things I have now, I was at least still trying. I was still putting in the work. I'm like, I don't know what I need to really be focused on, but let me put some action in on like paying attention to things and books and podcasts that just promote positivity, make me just feel in a more uplifted state. And when you get into that state, you start to feel like things just flow for you. And that's how you start winning, because now you at least be like, shit, man, let me go put in some work, man. I feel a little inspired today, a little motivated today. And that's what gets you in motion. And then after so long, now you're not just being in motion. Now you're in momentum. But you can't get to the point of being in momentum and actually getting the results you want to if your ass always thinking negative, because you're always going to be tired. Shit, man, I'm always inconsistent. I can't never be consistent, man. It's just too much going on, man. But when the hell you go find a solution? When you go find something, when you go find a way to actually solve that problem, or you just go keep on reliving the same damn problems over and over again because you're always thinking negative. All right, y'all. It don't have to be that way. You can change your life a lot faster than what you think you can, man. A lot of y'all who's struggling with your weight, the type 2 diabetes, the high blood pressure, the erectile dysfunction, you don't have to be that longer than what you really think you have to be. I know some of y'all might think it's going to take you years. You might think it's going to take you a whole year to drop 30, 40, 50 pounds. It don't have to take that long. All you got to do is start taking the right steps, and it's going to start with this. It's going to start with the way you're thinking. And then from there, your thinking affects the way you feel. And once you start feeling better, energy-wise, or feeling better about yourself, you start taking steps in the right direction. All right? But that's how we do it, man. Stay positive. This is the hidden secret to you transforming your body, you getting accomplishing more success, and having your major breakthroughs. All right? But hopefully y'all found this podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to subscribe to the channel and also leave your boy a 5-star review. At the time of making this podcast, well, this is podcast number 36. You want to know how many 5-star reviews we got right now? We got 37. Yeah, we getting it in, baby. We getting it in. We only been doing it less than 2 months. I got homeboys in the fitness industry. They've been making podcasts for a whole year. They still ain't got as many 5-star reviews as I do. We over here growing the movement, baby. The lose the big ass stomach movement. Let's go. We out here, man. Keep crushing it. I'll see y'all on the next one.